Hey guys, Fran here, back with another video. So you guys know that I usually do question and answer Friday, but this week I decided not to do question and answer Friday because when I do videos about money and attracting money, I get an inbox full of questions about attracting, manifesting money. And I am going to dedicate today's video to going to get the money, talking about how to attract and manifest money quickly, money in your life. We're going to talk about some of those myths around money today. We are going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff around money. So I'm going to suggest that you guys get a pencil and a piece of paper or your journal and take some notes because this is going to be good. All right. So the first thing I want to talk about is that when people start to talk about money, people get uncomfortable. Now, what I've noticed is that people get uncomfortable when they are not comfortable with money. So if you are comfortable with money, having money, wanting to attract more money, desiring more money, those conversations about money fire you up. Like you're like, yeah, okay, talk to me about it. Yeah, what's up? How can I get that? What? I want to make money moves, as Cardi B says. What can we do to attract and get more money? Well, if you're not comfortable with the aspect of getting money or wanting to attract money, or you think money is bad, or you think you shouldn't have it, or people who have it are bad, then those kind of conversations are going to make you uncomfortable. So the first thing I'm going to tell you, and I want you guys to listen to me really, really clear. Attracting, having, manifesting, creating money is a mindset. It starts here first. You guys will hear me talk about things starting in your mind. You got to change your mindset. If you follow my channel, if you have followed me on any other social media websites, anything, seen any interviews I've done, I always talk about the mindset because you have to train your mind. If you don't train your mind, then you are going to be attracting the same things over and over and over again. So let's talk about that first. So however you are feeling about money, if you're frustrated about it, if you feel like you don't have enough, if you feel like you can never make enough, if you feel like you have to work hard to get it, if you feel any way that is negative around money, you are going to notice that you are attracting negative circumstances around money. Money, indeed, is a mindset. It is how you're feeling about it that is attracting it or pushing it away from you. Money is an energy. It's a piece of paper. Money is just a piece of paper, right? It is nothing more than that. It's a piece of paper, okay? It's a piece of paper that we have put value on. $5, $10, $100, $20, whatever the case may be. How much of it you have depends on your thought process and your mindset around money. If you were raised very frugal, I was raised very frugal. You guys watched the videos before this. My dad was very, very frugal. We were taught you don't spend money, you save it, hoard it. Well, he was saying hoard it, and my mother was spending. So I had that balance of, okay, so I'm going to spend it, but it seems like we keep having it, so what's going on? And then I had that, oh my gosh, I've got to just save it because something's going to happen and I'm not going to have enough. I had to change my mindset around money. And I did that by praying and seeking and asking about money. I began to educate myself on money. So you've got to change your mindset around money. Here are a few ways that you can change your mindset or begin to change your mindset. Now, I'm going to say this before I even tell you, because I know that you guys are going to be like, what? Fran, no. Okay. Number one of the things that you can do to begin to change your mindset around money is to give money away. Yeah, give it away. Whether it's 5 cents, $5, $20, $10, $2, whatever the case may be, begin to give money away, because the law of circulation, which is a universal law, states that what you send out returns back to you. It is just like tithing. Oh, tithing. Oh my God. She sounds like that minister. She's talking about tithing. Oh Lord, here we go. Yes, 10% of your income needs to be tithed back to the person, place, or thing that is giving you spiritual encouragement. Now, I'm going to talk to you guys about tithing for a minute, because I used to did not believe in tithing. Oh no, I'm not working and giving the minister my money. Are you kidding me? I work too hard for my money. I am not giving the minister my money. No, he got a better car than I got. He got a better house than I had. I had all these reasons in my head that I was not going to tithe to the minister. In all reality, you're not tithing to the minister. You're giving God back his 10%. The 10% that he has allowed you to make by blessing your life to do the job that you do, to have the career that you have, to have the business that you now have. A lot of us get so hung up in this fact of, I'm not going to give this money that I worked for back to anybody because I don't know what they're doing with it, and well, why do they need it? Why can't I just keep it? It doesn't work that way. You have to tithe 10% of your income, period. Person, place, or thing. So I have people say, well, Fran, I don't go to church. Okay, so where do you get your spiritual nourishment from? If you are getting your spiritual nourishment from the waitress who comes to your table and brings you some coffee, sees you're down and says, you know what, baby, it's going to be okay. God got a plan for you. Or something's going to happen and you are going to be blessed. It's going to be all right. Slap them an extra $10. Here's the thing about giving away to where you are spiritually fed. It opens the door for it to return to you. We're back to the law of circulation. Circulation. I pay my daycare. My daycare pays her employees. Her employees pay the light company. The light company pays their employees. The law of circulation. Now, I'm going to break this down to y'all in really, really simple terms, because that's how some of us need it. That's how I needed it. I didn't want to hear the complex version of how to attract money. I just needed it simple, straightforward, and from the hip. Just tell me how to do it. Tell me how to do it, and I can do it. That's what I'm doing for you guys today. We're not going to get all into these high-tech technological terms of, yeah, you've got to do this and you need to visualize it every day and da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, you do need to visualize it, but it's really very simple. All right? So, the law of circulation. That goes along with changing the mindset. Once you change the mindset, you will have no problem giving. Once you begin to give, you will begin to see it return. Here's the thing about planting seeds, right? When you plant seeds, they grow. In the summer, if you have a yard, if you have a flower pot, if you're like me trying to grow these orchids, oh boy. In the house, they are really hard to grow. However, the seeds have been planted, right? So, if you plant seeds and you water your seeds are going to grow. You are going to have crop. right? Okay, so let's talk about the seeds. The seeds is another way of tithing. You sow a seed into something and someone. It's kind of like being an investor, right? Investing in your future. It's like the same thing when you plant a seed. So let's just say that your money is the seed, and you are giving the seed to the person, place, or thing that provides you spiritual nourishment. You cannot begrudge your seed. So, let me tell you how I used to write the checks to the church. Oh, I gotta give this 10% to the church. Ooh, I hope, Lord, that this will return to me tenfold, like you said. I really, I believe your word. I believe everything you tell me, Lord. This is really hard for me, though. You know it's hard for you, girl. This is hard. But I'm going to write this check anyway. And I'm just going to trust, but golly. And I'm writing the check hard, and I'm begrudging writing the check every time I write it. I'm begrudging it. Ooh. Right? Right? Did that seed, was I watering my seed? Was I watering my seed or throwing dirt over the seed and then putting grass over the seed and maybe some killer over the seed, actually? When you plant a seed, when you give gratefully, you give thankfully, and you give expectingly. Now, some people will tell you that you should not give and expect anything back. I am going to tell you that that is not true. Because everything that we have been taught is give and it is given unto you. So if I'm giving and I don't expect anything back, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to get anything back. But when I begin to write those checks to the church and I was happy that I had the money, when I began to tithe to my mentor who was supplying me with spiritual food, and I was happy about it, thank you. I'm so thankful I have the money to write this check and to give. Thank you, Lord, for the money in my bank account. Thank you for this money returning to me 10 plus folds. I am so grateful. Sign that check with a smile. Put in the memo sign. Thank you, Lord. Like my mom used to do all those years. Didn't understand why she did that. And I would send those checks out. Before the checks even hit my bank, something was coming back to me because I was thankfully, gratefully, with expectance, giving the money away. Now, I can hear you guys saying, what if I don't have no money to give, Fran? What if I don't have no money, huh? What if I don't have no job? What if I don't have nothing? All right, so let's talk about that. 5 cents, I said, you can give 5 cents, right? If you can find 5 pennies and give 5 pennies. But if you don't even have 5 pennies to give, because I know those times that sometimes you don't even have 5 pennies, you can't even scrape it up. I've been there, done that. You do have your time to give. You have time to give. So go help somebody who needs some assistance. Tithe your time. Tithe your talent. Go teach somebody something. Go read something to someone who can't read, or go visit an elderly person who has no family. Give of your time. Give of your talent. We all have something to give. So I'm sticking on the giving a little bit longer than I'd like to, because giving is important. And when you start talking about giving, there is resistance that comes up. And I know about that resistance because I was very resistant to giving. I thought, I have these 2 kids. I've got this house to take care of, this car to take care of, blah, 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 blah. Just going. I was going. I could keep going forever. But once I decided that I wanted to make money move. Make money move, right? Good. When I decided that I wanted to change my life, giving became easier because I began to receive. And I loved it. All right. Here's the other thing I'm going to share with you guys tonight. Well, there's two more things I'm going to share with you guys tonight. And then I'm going to have to do probably a part 2 and 3 to this video. So make sure that you definitely subscribe so you get the updates when this comes up, because this is some good stuff here. Let me just tell you, this is good stuff here. The other thing I'm going to share with you is this. Depending on where you're at in your life and where you're at in your walk on the spiritual journey, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the millionaires in the Bible. Okay? Because a lot of times people who are really, really very religious, or, yeah, very religious. Yeah, because I was very religious. So, yeah. When people are very religious, they will tell you that you should not have money. And that's a hard thing to change. If you're told, that you shouldn't have money because money is evil and the love of money is the root to all evil, you're like, oh gosh, oh, I don't know. Okay, so God allowed people in the Bible to be rich. Solomon was rich. Moses was rich. Joshua was rich. Esther was rich. Daniel was rich. David was rich. There were tons of people in the Bible that were rich, that were wealthy, not only with diamonds and pearls and jewelry, but with land and money and all types of wonderful things. It is God who gives us the ability to be rich. We think that we're doing it on our own, but we're not. It's the universal intelligence of God that says, hey, you should go buy this, or you should go, do your business with this person. Everything is orchestrated by God. Everything is divinely ordered. We don't do anything alone. Nothing. We do nothing alone. Your wealth does not come from a person. It comes from a person who is led to your business. It comes from a person who is led to your company. It comes from a person who writes you a check. Everything is divinely guided. Okay, so you have got to change, again, the mindset about where the money is coming from. People say to me all the time, Fran, you just don't know. I work so hard and I am broke. Well, there's a couple of things in that statement, and I can understand why you're probably broke. You're saying you're broke. That's the first thing. The second thing is that you're looking at your job to help you create wealth. And the third thing is that you don't know where your wealth comes from. Those are 3 things that are going to keep you broke. Your wealth comes from God. God is the infinite source of the universe. So everything that comes to you is divinely directed through your thoughts, your prayers, your words. You are co-creating with the universe. So if you're co-creating, I'm broke, I don't have enough money, I'll never have enough money, seems like something always comes up when I have money. Gosh, I got to get this fixed this week. I got to pay this bill this week. All of that is energy that you're putting into the universe. They're all little micro mini prayers that you're stating, because listen, God hears everything we say. Every single thing we say. Everything we say. You can't hide it from him. When you're thinking it, he hears it. When you are thinking you think you want to think about it, he already knows it. So when you are talking to yourself about your cash, when you are talking to yourself about how broke you are, when you are talking to yourself about how you never ever have enough you are creating that in your physical reality. Stop it. Be aware of what you're saying. Be aware of what you're thinking, because your angels and God are working hand in hand to bring you what you're asking for. So if you're saying constantly, I am broke, baby, you probably are going to be broke. That's one thing. Your mouth, your words. You need to say things like, I am rich because I have a rich and loving Father. I am a child of a king, therefore I am a queen, and I live my life in abundance. The universal intelligence brings me opportunities. Doors are open for me. Things are happening in my favor. Money is all around me. Making money is easy. I love money and money loves me. I love money because it allows me to give back to those that I love. You get the point here? Money's good. And I do good things with money. I love to have money so that I can help others who don't have as much yet. You've got to be selective with your words around abundance and around your finances. Very important. Very important. And did you know that there were angels of abundance that help to bring you abundance? Did you know that? Did you know that? Yeah, there are. All right. The last thing that I'm going to talk about tonight, because this is going long and it's Sunday night, and I know you guys got to do dinners and all kind of stuff. I want to talk about the super moon, the super full moon that we're having tonight. Super full moon. Powerful moon tonight. This is a great time for releasing energetic ties and bonds, emotional ties and bonds. It's a great time to release anything that is not serving you. This would be a good time for you guys to work on those thoughts and those things around money that aren't serving you. So if you're negative around money, this would be a good time to let that go. Ask that it be taken from you. This is a good time to work on anything that's not serving you, to put it out there, to dismiss it, to release it, and to let it go. Perfect time. This is a perfect time for that. You have the ability tonight, well, remember with any moon cycle, you have 72 hours. So between now and Tuesday, it will be Tuesday night, you have time to really sit down, go through, look at your habits around money, look at how you feel around money, look at how those thoughts or things are serving you. And if they are not serving you appropriately, let them go. It is a great time to do that. You have tonight to actually write down those things. Sit outside under the moon if it's warm where you are. If it's not so warm, put on a sweater. Go outside and ask for that new moon, that full moon energy to cleanse and help you release those things that no longer serve. Super moon tonight. You guys, I love talking about this. I'm so passionate about it. I love it, love it, love it. And in the next video, I've been talking about money moves, right? I am going to talk about Cardi B and how Cardi B actually made some decisions to attract more wealth into her life so that she could support her family better. I'm telling you guys, there is so much money in the universe. And you deserve to have what you need and not struggle. And we're going to get you there. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now.